Very good morning, dear students. I hope you all are doing well with your studies as we are meeting after a long time. I expect that your studies are going on a good flow. Okay, so as we have already started measures of central tendency in the last lecture, and till 12th question we have done. I did up to 9th, I guess, and I have asked you to do 10th, 11th, and 12th as well. I hope you all have done. So, starting from the 13th question, let me read it. The contents of 100 match boxes were checked to determine the number of matches they contained. Calculate correct to one decimal place the mean number of matches per box. So you are given with number of match boxes, and here you are given number of boxes. Okay, and the first question was to calculate the mean. Okay, as you can see that the data, this is ungrouped data, right? Twelve and 8. So, pardon, this is not the ungrouped data. This is the grouped data, but the arrayed one. Okay, where the mean formula is what? F1x1 into F2x2 into F3x3, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you go up to F7x7 whole upon F1 plus F2 and so on up to F7. Okay, so what you need one more column because this is Xi and this is Fi column. So you need Xi and Fi column. Multiply these two, 35 into 6, just write 36 into 10, write all the data here and just get summation of Fi Xi here, and just calculate this also. You'll get summation of Fi. Okay, whatever the value you get after summing up, after adding all this digit, just write in the numerator, and whatever after summing this frequency column, summation of Fi, just write here, divide it, you will get the answer. Okay, so let me just do it. So here I'm getting the total 3813 on summing up all this, and frequency you are already given with the contents of 100 match boxes, so you don't need to add it. You're already given with 100. So what will be your answer? 38.13. As in the first question they are correct to one decimal place, so 38.1. Okay, so this is for the first question. Determine how many extra matches would have been added to the total contents of 100 boxes to bring up the mean exactly 39 matches. So we need to take this mean to 39. So how much more should be added to this to make it 39? Okay, so let us do that. So this is how we have to solve. Let the number of match boxes to be added as X. Okay, then we have to make the mean as 39. So 39 will be equal to, we don't know how much to be added. Okay, so we are considering that as X. So sum of that is 3713. We got in the previous calculation, we got 3813 plus X upon 100. Take 100 that side, so it will be 3900 equal to 3813 plus X. Take 3813 that side, so X will be this minus 3813, 87. So this is what the required number or required match box to be added to make the mean 39. Okay, let us do 14th question. I've already solved here. So the thing is, you are given with such questions where you have a category A, B, C, D up to G, wages per day, this is, and number of workers here. So in the A category, 2 worker get 50 wages per day. Such type of data is there. So they are asking the following questions as first question, calculate the mean wage correct to the nearest rupees. So we know mean, this is the grouped arrayed data. So this becomes our xi, this becomes our fi. Multiply these two columns, we'll get fi xi. Just sum it, you will get the final summation of fi xi, and this is 50. So mean formula is this one, and with that I got 84.8, and correct up to the nearest rupees, it will become rupees 85. Now if second question, if the number of workers in each category is doubled, then what would be the new mean? So if the number of workers in each category is doubled, okay, so if the number of worker in each category is doubled, then summation of fi will be 50 into 2, that is 100, and their summation of fi xi will also get doubled. Okay, so this into 2 and this into 2. Because we are multiplying 2 here, that is why 2 is need to be multiplied here also. That is why in both we are multiplying 2. So the mean will be what? Again the same formula, this upon this. We got the same answer, that is 84.8 or 85. So remember one thing, that whenever you double, triple, or you do any of the time your data, that means the mean, the central tendency, that remains unchanged. Okay, it never changes. So I have written new mean remains unchanged. Okay, now the third question is what they are asking, if the number of worker in each category is increased by 2. So what you need to do, you need to make one new column. So that new column will be increased by 2. So 2 plus 2, 4, 6, 10, 14, 12, 8, 10. Now multiply this column with this xi, okay, and get one new column. From there you try to find the new mean on increasing the number of worker by 2. Okay, so do that particular remaining part. Okay, we are going to do the 17th question. I'm leaving 15th and 16th for you, and the reason being, you need to only use the mean formula and you'll get the answer of it. Okay, so use the mean formula in 15th and 16th question, they both are easy. We are going to do 17th A1. Apply the shortcut method to calculate the mean for the following distribution. Now we need to apply the shortcut method. Now we'll understand what is the shortcut method. So in shortcut method, we need to assume a mean, and with the help of assumed mean, we do the shortcut method. Okay, so how? Let us see. This is our x column. This is our f column. I'm making one di column which says x minus a, and where x is this column and di we call it as difference, because this is x minus a, and a is called the assumed mean. Let us assume the mean equal to say for example 160 we are assuming. How do we assume the mean? Just understand how do we assume a. From this column, from x column, just take the middlemost value. From here, as I can see that 140 and 160, they both are middle value, so it depends on you. You can take 140 or 160. Okay, so I'm considering 160 here. So what we need to do, we need to subtract. Okay, so in place of this a, I'm writing 160 because I've written here, let us assume the mean is equal to 160. So x minus 160. So 100 minus 160 minus 60, then minus of 40, then minus of 20, 0, and this will give you plus of 20 and 40. This is your di. Okay, now you know why we use shortcut method, because to cut short our data. You know, as you can see that this is in some 100, and it is in between 100 and 200, and when you multiply 100 into 5, so 500, then this will be 1200, and this, and you need to add those big numbers and you need to divide. So what we are doing, we are cut shorting this x column in such a way that we will get some easier numbers. Now if you multiply, you will get minus of 300, minus of 400, minus 160, 0, 220, and this will give you 400. Okay, now you need what is the formula for calculating the mean by using the shortcut method? As I've explained you what is the why and what is the use of shortcut method to cut short our data in the easier numbers. Okay, so this is your summation of FIDI because I've multiplied this FI with this one. So the assumed mean method formula is A plus summation of FIDI upon summation of FI. What was our A? 160 plus what will be our summation of FIDI? You need to add it. Now how you will add? Minus of 300 minus 400 minus 700 minus 860 and add these two and add it. So you will get in somewhere minus terms. Okay, so this is coming minus of 240. Okay, so this is minus of 240. So in place of this we are writing minus of 240 upon summation of FI is what? 50. So calculate, I'm getting 50 here. Okay, now 160, this plus minus will become minus. 24 upon 5, it is 4.80 somewhere. Okay, so 160 minus 480, you will get 155.20. like that you have to do. Okay, now if you come to the B1, using assumed mean A equal to 30. See, now in the question only they've given A equal to 30. Calculate the frequency distribution. So likewise, you have to do as I have done for the A1, the same will be repeated for the next one also. So try to do the B1. Okay. Okay. So students, if you come to the 18th question, you are given the number of hours of TV viewing per month by 30 families of an area are given below. In an area, the survey has been conducted. The number of viewing the TV in a month by the 30 families. So you are given some data here. Construct a frequency table for the data. How you will construct a frequency table? So first of all, as you can see, the data, it is concerning only some values like 40, 45, 48, 50, 70, 75, 80 and 85. Okay, so you just write the variates here. We call that as variate. Okay, so what is that? 40, 45 and 48, 50, then 55, no, not 55 is not there, 70, 75, 80 and 85. Okay, like that. So then you need to use the telemarks. Okay, just see the data and put the strokes in front of whatever the data is given and construct a frequency table. You know how to count the telemarks. After every fourth stroke we cut this full set and we count this as 5. Okay, so like that you count the frequency. Okay, that will give you the frequency table. All right, then what you need to do in the second question, they are asking find the mean of the hours of TV watched by the direct method. So you know the direct method. What is that direct method? Till now we were doing summation of FIXI upon summation of FI. That is called the direct method. And second one is shortcut method. That is only the assumed mean method, which we have done in the previous lecture, previous question. Okay, in that we assumed one mean, right? And then we found one DI column, and then after with the help of this DI we found FIDI, and we calculated, and with the help of that formula, that is A plus summation of FIDI upon summation of FI, just try to find the mean. Okay, so do this question. Okay, let us come to the 19th one now. Okay, so I'm doing 19th B1. Okay, so A1, as you can see, you have to do it by the two methods because they are asking two questions. First one, we need to calculate the mean. So we can do it, we can do by directly the direct method. Okay, how we do? Say for example, if this is the question and we need to directly do it. So for doing this grouped data, and that is also for the overlapping intervals, first we calculate the mid values. Mid values, or we say as mid mark. Mid marks means 45 and 50. What will be the mid mark? It will be 47.5. it will be 52.5, 57.5, 62.5, 67.5, 72.5 and 77.5. This is the mid marks. How do we calculate? 45 plus 50 divide by 2. This is the number of worker X, this is Fi, and we multiply these two and divide it by the summation of Fi, and we get the answer, simple answer of the mean. Now if we want to do this question by the assumed mean method, which is to our question, the B part, B1, we need to calculate by the shortcut. We need to calculate the mean by the shortcut method. So for shortcut method also we require this mid value. So we have calculated the mid value here. Now one column we will make, that will be di x minus a, where we are calculating, let a is equal to mid value we need to calculate. So mid value can be, this one will be the perfect one. Okay, so assumed, let a is equal to 62.5. So in place of this a, we'll write 62.5. Now subtract with x. So 47.5 minus 62.5, you'll get minus of 15. Here minus of 10. Minus of 5, 0. It will give you 5, 10 and 15. See. Okay. Then the new another column we will make, that will be of FIDI. Okay. So FIDI, what will be your FI? This is your FI. So this column into this column, 5 into minus 15, minus 75, minus 80, minus 150, 0, 70, 70, then 120 and then 90. And finally you will get summation of FIDI. You will get minus of 25. And number of workers, you have summation of this as 100. Okay. Use the formula, mean is equal to A plus summation of FIDI upon summation of FI. What is your A? 62.5 plus summation of FIDI, you got 25, and this is what, 100. Okay, this is 62.5 minus plus minus minus 25 upon 100, 1 upon 4, that is 0.25. Okay, so on subtracting, I guess you will get 62.25. So this is your mean. Okay, so just try to do the questions. Okay, because 21 I don't think, but still, okay, we'll do this in next lecture, don't worry. Okay, because in the third, as I can see that you will face some problem. Okay, so we'll do from the 20, just do up to 20 questions. Okay, thank you so much, have a nice day.